I have prepared here a timestamp for this video. So if you want to skip some topic of this video, you are free to do that. So if you want to watch all the video, you can watch it also. So if you want to see that subtopics, you can see that topics in the description area or under the video. Before we will go to the code editor. We will just see, we get an idea what is Flexbox, what is the design, and about something basic. So Flexbox is a 2D frame design, right? So in the future we will do about a grid system. It is also is the same kind of layout. So it is 3D. We can do 3D design. So with Flex we can do 2D design. So I will show you in short how to do the design. Mainly we have to create a parents container. If we say parents for this, it's called parent container. Then inside that parent container we can create child item. These are child container, right? Horizontally they are giving the horizontally, so this is like this way, right? These are child. So there are properties for parents, there are properties for child, and I will discuss all the important properties about Flexbox later on. So defaultly they are giving horizontal, it means flex direction to row, main axis to sorry, it's the same color, main axis to left. I'm using red and I will use indigo. So main axis to right, left to right, and cross axis to top to bottom. So maybe you have a question why we need axis when we are giving a flex basis. If it is main axis horizontal, it is the flex basis become width. When we are giving flex direction to column, that flex basis become height. I will show you later on. Don't worry about these words and everything. It can be complicated, but I will show you with the example. It is very simple. It's very really you can understand easily, I promise you. Then flex direction to column, it will be like this way. It's the same. This is a container, main container. Inside that main container we can create our sub containers, otherwise child containers, like this way, right? So maybe you will have questions, maybe why these kind of small containers for a website. So no, not small containers. So if you want the home page, that home page is, if it is I will make a very simple home page. If it is like this way, you have a footer is here, footer section, you have a header section is here. Very simple template I'm designing. So this section is here, right? This should be vertical. It means flex direction should be column to get this design. Then you can give that height using flex basis. So width you can give, there are a lot of properties, maximum width, minimum width, and a lot of properties to give the width. So even the height also. So like this way. Then if you wanted to create something inside here horizontally or vertically, then as an example, I will get another color like green. So here this block, this container will be the parents. This is a parents inside this parent item. So a container, so we can create sub containers like this. This is really not complicated. Don't worry about uh, these designs. I will show you with real world example. I will open my code editor first of all. Now we will see how we can implement flex box or flex layout. I have already created my very basic HTML page. This is a style my CSS style. So for this these divs, so this is a body section. You can see it is really simple. There's nothing to hide. So this is a parent container here. So these all are child container. I have created a lot of child containers because I wanted to show you so many differences, so many properties, changing the properties. Then I have given many colors for these all the child containers. Then this is the I have given that for my main containers. For main containers CSS properties, I have given border, and text color is white. I have given. Yeah, that's all. If I open it with the live server, this is the page. You can see it is just a HTML. There's HTML and CSS. There's nothing. These all are block containers, display block containers. So if you go to change it to flex flex layout, so you have to change the display mode. This display you have to change to flex. So if you, immediately after you change to flex, you can see what happened. They all just change. Like in CSS, we can say inline, display inline, or display inline or inline block. You can see this all change. So I will just give a width. Then you can see something different. So you can see it clearly. And other thing is, if I told you this is a default behavior, it always getting the default as a default behavior of flex direction as a row. It has taken already, right? So this is a row. If you want to change it to vertically, you have to give it to as a column. Now you can see they change as a column. Now I just keep as a row to keep a little bit of different of that containers, because we can't they are not really visible. So I wanted to I wanted to give width for this child item, but the thing is my child item are not really similar. There is no similar class. They all are unique classes. So how can I give a common property for these classes? So we should use a child combinator of CSS. So there are so many ways. So if I search for is child combinator, CSS child combinator, so on MDN website. So this is a one way. So there are many examples. So this is universal selectors. We can select that child properties using many different ways. I will show you. Containers. Inside that containers, I can give greater than, less than. This is universal selector. As an example, if I show you flex basis like 100 pixel, then you can see they change it to 100, that their width is 100 now. Okay, so this CSS combinator, you can give it without this less than also, and you can give div here. It's also correct, div, and you can give yes, less than container. This is also correct. There are four ways. There are they are to call this child item. So I just keep here the child item is only child, not a grandchild, right? If, as an example, if there is another tag like we say like h1 tag is here, right? Something is here, but this 100 pixel is not applied to this h1 tag, because h1 tag is a grandchild. If you wanted to call grandchild, you can call again. I just delete that h1, so you can just call from here again to less than h1. So in this way we are calling only for grandchild, right? You see that these all they change their width, that only that grandchild, that h1 tag has keep that 100 width, 100 pixel of width. So this is extra something about CSS. So now we will go about flex other properties. Now we have given our width using flex basis. Now, but when it is become a column, it will become like a height. You can see when I'm saving this, you can see this is a flex basis. It is height, not the width, right? As an, if you wanted to show it clearly, I will just increase this flex basis again to 200. You can see now it has become huge. It's really height like 200 pixels. That's what I want. I told you before. I explained you with the drawings. And other thing is important. You can see that flex. This is not really responsive. I think this screen is very big, but even it is big also, you can't visible the important item. So wait, this is 200. I will just reduce it to 100. Right. I just wanted to show you one thing important. You can see now that all the child containers end from here. But after that, here it is empty. That container is empty. If I shrink this container, you can see they are shrinking until end of that they are blank spaces. So you can see slowly there are some more blank spaces here. Then after that, after finish that blank spaces, so you can see what is happening going. Now here it is finished. Now there is no any blank spaces, only the texts are here in the containers. So when I'm shrinking more, then you can see what is happening. They are hiding. So the thing is, most important thing is they should be responsive. So how can I do it? It is very simple. We should wrap this container. How can we wrap? It's flex wrap property. This is a default behavior, no wrap, right? This is important, understand as well. It is no wrap, not no hyphen wrap, right? This is no wrap. But if you give that as a wrap, you can see they change their shape. They are not hiding. Then now we can visible all the items. If I give it some height or padding or something, I think it will be easy to understand. It will be more clear. I will give more paddings, something like 15 pixel. Yeah, 15 pixel is okay. You can see now they are not shrinking. When I'm shrinking this main container, they are becoming like this way. As I am going to inspect and I want to shrink more and more. You can see what's going on. So they became the two line, but they didn't hide, they are staying the same position, right, like this way. So you can see how responsive we have to add only flex wrap property to make it responsive. And even the other side also, if you get it to column as a column, it's also the same, right? But the thing is, responsiveness you can't see from here because it is to this side. But if you wanted to see it clearly, now you can see how responsive this item, this container. I will show you another thing. If you wanted to, now I have changed that to direction to column. So you can see it is it has got the full width of the page, full width, right? So if you wanted to give only 100, because we have 100 is height now. If you want to give only that until the content, or you can give a extra width here, or max width you can give like 100 something, or until you can give like this way. Otherwise fit on the on the content, or otherwise you have another way also. So this flex you can give inline-flex. Inline-flex is also the same, right? Okay, I think these basic properties are, I think you can understand now. We will see what are the other important properties of flex. So this is this red container is the main container, it's the parent container. These blue containers are child containers, right? I have given numbers 1 2 3 4 5. So there's an order property. Default their value all are 0 is the default order. So if you wanted to get out of them any kind of container, as an example, if I wanted to keep here that if I wanted to change that order, what should I do? I should change the order. So as an example, these are all inside they are having a class. So I will do, if I wanted to take this number second container to here most end, what should I do? I should increase that order of this class. I can give 1. If I give 1 will be stay here, 1 stay here. So if there is if you wanted to keep their most front, most right side, that this number is number 1, this container, I have to give a number more than 1. It means if I give to 2, that 2 is 2, number 2 container is the most right side. I can change all the order using this order property. So let's see how it is working on the code with the code editor. So this is our Flexbox. Now I will use order property as an example. I want to keep this red div, red container here, right? So what should I do? Red class is here. I will change the order property. I will give a number order 1. Then you can see that red div is here, right? The second div was orange, then second is the first one. So if I will give more than 2 number 2, it's also stay the same place until it will come another number. So as an example, if you wanted to get that out, this green one, we have only one green one, dark green one. So this green number I wanted to keep here, most right after the red. So what should I do? I should go to the green class. Green class is yes, here is the green class. So I will give the order 3. If I give order number 3, so you can see the green came to here. If I wanted to keep that green number between here, that red and that light green, so what should I do? I can give number 1, because there is no number 1, because order number of red container is 2. So if I give number 1, then it will stay before the red, like this way. So like this way we can change all the order of the container. There are another 3 important properties of Flexbox: justify content, align item, and align content. So now we will discuss about these important properties. So justify content, normally it is that if you get this result, we should enter that property to a container, not for child container, it's for main container. So this flex wrap should be wrap, definitely, otherwise we can't see the result. So justify container, justify content, sorry, justify content. There are very nice features. Then if I get center, if you want to get center all these item, you can get center everything. So I think we can give a height. It is if you give a height, you can it is visible well. So height I will give like 50 viewpoint, right? Viewpoint height I gave 50. So now you can see it is visible. And then I centered everything. You can see it nicely. So now they have centered. Okay. Then defaultly it is coming to default is starting with flex start. So this is flex start, but flex end, there is this is also another property. So flex end, and you can see that all the divs, all the child containers has come to the most end of the page. If we change to start, they will all go to the starting, is the beginning of the container, like this way, right? Then this wrap is very important, otherwise you can't see anything to change of this. We just show you no wrap, so you can see you can't see any change of justify content property. Now it should be always wrap. Then there's another nice properties is space between and space around and eventually. So we will see those things. Space between, space around. So the space around means you can see that all the extra space will divide them, and they will stay around. So even the outside in both sides, right? So this space, as an example, here if it is 5 pixel, here it will be 10 pixel. It means that 5 into 2, because 2 times this container has 5, this container has 5, totally it will be 10 pixel. There is space between also. In this says only there is no space outside, like this, only the middle of the container. You see, like this way. There is no space at the edge. Other one is, it is similarly event eventually eventually so this is, you can see what happened. So you can see similarly it has separated all the spaces, right? If it is 2 pixel here, then here also the 2 pixel, even the corner. Align items is another important property. Flex wrap should be no wrap, right? It should be no wrap. So other thing is, always there should be a height to see, otherwise it's not visible really. If there is no height, we can't see the we can't see the result. So align items. So it's default, it is normally coming stretch stretch. This is the default behavior. So all has stretch. Flex start, if you, that when it is flex start, they all has gone up. Flex start point, flex end, they all will come down, right? And it will come down when that when the flex direction is column, that start place is here, right? End place will be here. I will show you. It's when it is column, flex direction is in column, you can see starting place is here, right? So flex end it should be this side, right? End side. So when it is column, when it is row, it should be here, most bottom, like this way. So start straight. So center, we can use center property also. Center. You can see that all are centered well. So when it is column, it is centered to vertically. Vertically, they will center like this. So, and there are some more things, and what is that? A baseline. Baseline is another property. This baseline, when it is column, when it is row, that baseline will go that most up top, like this way, baseline. So this is align item. So definitely there are 2 things important. That flex wrap should be no wrap, and height, there should be definitely height. These properties are important if you wanted to use this align items. Align content and align item. There are two properties of Flexbox. So these are completely different, because align items using working when the wrap, this wrap, when it is no wrap, align item property works. When it is wrap or wrap reverse, there is a property wrap reverse also. Wrap reverse. So when the wrap reverse, or when the wrap is working align content. So we have already talked about align items. So now we'll discuss about align content. Align content. Normally it is starting flex start. I think flex. Yes, flex start, flex end. So I will just change to wrap, because otherwise it can be confused. This is the default behavior. Then flex end will come most down here, end, like this. So there are some more properties, and center, stretch, and stretch is I think it is unique. So stretch, so like this. So center will go all the center like this, right? So the same thing we can use for columns also. Then when this column they will change it to vertical center like this. uh, yes, then those are the most important properties of Flexbox, Flex layout. I'm recommending you a nice website. It is this website. You can read everything here. It's a good article. It is CSS tricks. So this you can read it very easy to understand with the example images. So I will recommend this website to read for further information, further studies. So, and this is also good documentation about Flex. So MDN. Then I will attach these two websites, and WG school also really good website to learn about Flex. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you learned something good, new, please subscribe to my channel